introduction.
Welcome to this quaint country cemetery. It's a fitting place to discuss the high costs of traditional funerals and how to avoid those costs. Have any of you ever planned a funeral? Well, the chances are that during your lifetime you will have to plan a funeral, and indeed you should plan your own to make it easier on your loved ones. Now, a traditional funeral is a high-cost item. It's right up there with buying a car or purchasing a house, and it usually runs $7,000 to $10,000. That includes the funeral home, hearse, limousine, flowers, obituaries, the honorarium for the speaker at memorial services, everything except the plot. Just can't the plot. And that can get expensive depending where you buy it. You know how the high cost of real estate is these days. So, let me tell you, the most expensive item in that group is the casket. The casket can be bought at a wholesaler's online, or through Costco, or I just noticed the other day that Walmart is now in the business of selling caskets. They'll ship them to you within 48 hours, and the costs are between $9.99 and $3,700. That's www.walmart.com. Now I'd like to discuss some alternatives to the traditional funeral. One is cremation. Cremation is becoming more and more popular every year. The price of cremation as of 2008, and did you know that you can have a diamond ring made out of the ashes of your loved ones from the carbon? You can. It runs around $2,500. And there's another alternative. It's called an eco-funeral, or a green funeral, or a natural funeral, however you want to term it. And it takes place in a wooded area set up expressly for this reason. You can get a biodegradable coffin, and if you don't want to do that, you can merely wrap your loved one in a shroud or a blanket, and you inter them in the ground naturally. This area, this is becoming more and more popular as well, and this area is left indigenous. You're not going to have your well-manicured lawns and your plastic flowers all over the place, but you will have the beauty of nature surrounding your loved one, and you can commemorate it by putting a bench there or a special stone, maybe that you found in the woods. Now, there's another alternative that's unusual. You can send your ashes up in a rocket. This costs around $695. You can have your ashes dispersed. Now, if you're a member of the military, you can be buried at sea free on a U.S. naval ship or vessel, and that goes for your dependents as well. So that is totally free. And another methodology to employ is donating your body to science. This does something really good for the universe, and it's free as well. Sometimes you have to pay transportation costs, but not usually. They usually take care of that for you, and that is absolutely free. So now we've discussed the traditional funeral. We've discussed cremation, eco-friendly funeral, putting your ashes into space, burial at sea, and donating your body to science. I'd like to say it's very practical to leave instructions for yourself and discuss with your loved ones how they would like to see their final resting place designated. It's better to do it ahead of time than doing it under emotional duress that could be costly. In closing, I'd like to tell you about a tombstone in Maryland. It says, "Here lies an atheist, all dressed up and no place to go." Thank you.